Hi everyone, Nakia here, and today we are going to talk about tips to help us with our business. And this video is work smarter with Google Drive. Google has so many tools that we can use to help us with our business, save us time, be able to have access to files and documents, on any device, anywhere we go, without lugging a hard drive or, even a laptop. You can log on to someone else's laptop. So let's get started first. If you do not have a Gmail account, I highly recommend you do. So I just put in the search box Google email account, and here is mail.google.com. And you would just click on here and set yourself up with a Gmail account. Put your name, information, and then you go through the process. Next steps, you determine what your username is going to be. You see if it's available for you. So I have gone into my personal one here. And so I'm actually in my Gmail account. And so you'll see my little picture here that I've uploaded. But if you click on these dots, you have access to YouTube, Google Plus, Maps, Play. Here's Google Drive in your Gmail. So today we're going to talk about the actual Google Drive. And the Google Drive is so phenomenal, and how I really I never had a Gmail account. I always use, other platforms for email, but I hear people talking about Google all the time. So what happened is I had thousands of pictures on my phone, and I needed to be able to get those off my phone onto my computer. And I had updated my computer to Windows 10, and there was no way for me to just plug my computer in with the USB and download them. Windows 10 doesn't have that capability yet, so I had to find another way to get these pictures. And so I decided that's really how I looked up on it. We can talk about that as well as the photos aspect of it, which is here. And so really that's how I really looked up on it, is the photos. So all my photos upload to from all my devices, uploads to my Google Photos from my phone, my computer, my iPad, everything, which is phenomenal. So I'm going to go back to Google Drive. And so the point of this video is to talk about Google Drive. And Google Drive can house documents, spreadsheets, pictures, all kind of information. And you get a total of 15 gigabytes. And it looks like it takes your Gmail into account and actually your Drive into account, and your photos. So I guess it includes my photos in there, because I don't see any bytes for the photos. But I have 706 MBs out of the 15, and you can upgrade your storage. But that's quite a bit of storage. So what I really like about this is I can share documents with my business partner, and put it on a drive, and we have another drive that or another Gmail account that we share together. But if I do something quickly on my personal account, I can share that document with her, and she gets an email, and it's actually shared with her. But you can see here I have documents here, and here is over here you share it. Here's the drive itself. Google Photos, you'll see I have some stock images that I was trying to get from my computer to actually my iPad so that I could do some work with those. But the Google Drive is a phenomenal tool, and really how you really can actually use it is you would go to Google Docs, and within Google Docs you have, they have resumes, letters. You can just have a blank sheet, and you would just create a document. And so you just click on blank, and I could title my document. I'm gonna put training video. Oh, gotta take all this out. Training video. And I could type today doing a video on Google Drive. And what I like about this is here's the share button, so I can share it, but you'll see all changes are saved in your drive. So you use Google Docs for your different documents. You have, regular Word documents. So this is for your Word documents. And then you also have Excel documents that you can save within Google Drive. And I'll show you that. But as I'm typing, everything is saved. And this works just as if it's a Word document. I can insert images. I can do everything within here without even going to my desktop. And so it automatically saves. I can share it. This has my account information. And so I can go back here, and that blue button always takes me back to the main screen. And the main screen, if you noticed, here is my training video document, and I can open it from here. And there's my document. And so if I go back to Google Drive, just refresh it here. You'll see my document right here. So Google Drive houses everything that you've saved within the individual facets of Google. And as you can see here, you click on the dots up here, which is your apps. Here's your Drive, but here's your docs, your photos, so let's go back to docs. So Drive houses everything, your pictures, your documents, everything that you need. And if you pull those little arrows down, you have all these different documents that you can work with and that are templates for you, to start a document. And that was just by clicking this more right here. And this tells me who owns them. So if somebody shared a document with me, these would just pull up which ones are owned by me, but then I can put anything that's owned by anyone else, and it would pull up these other documents. And these are documents that I have for Lady Boss Chick University, and those are they're still my documents, but they're housed on Lady Boss Chick's Gmail account. But I really started them, and I shared them over here so that I would have access over here as well. But here's everything owned by me. You can change how you view them. If you want them listed, you can have them listed like this. So you just have different options on how you can look at your documents. And then you click right here. Within Docs, you also have Sheets and you have Slides. So Sheets is just like Excel. I'll open that. And here's different spreadsheets. You can have spreadsheets, to-do lists, budgets, calendars. And so here are all my different spreadsheets I have for various different things. And they're all housed out here for me. And then I can click here again, and I have Slides. And this would be just almost like PowerPoint. You can, create, here's a little photo album. I'll just click on this example that they have. So you can use their examples, or you can use blank ones and create your own. And here's a photo album, and it has, the template for you, and you could just add your pictures. You can change everything. It looks just like PowerPoint. I think this is pretty awesome, especially for business owners. You can use it for personal, you can use it for business. You click on here again. So here's your docs, your sheets, and your slides. So all of these different things are then, once they're saved, you can go to the individual components. If you save something in docs, you can go back to docs and see it. You can go back to sheets to see your Excel, and slides to see your PowerPoint presentations. I call it PowerPoint. But the drive itself is what encompasses all of those documents, including your photos. So if you click on Drive, you'll be able to see everything that you have saved, and you'll see by the little icon on whether it's a sheet. This is a symbol for sheet. This is a symbol for documents. I have some videos uploaded, so you can upload some videos here. Because I opened that document for the photo album, it wound up saving it, because as you open it, it's automatic save, but you can delete this stuff as well. Here, this is showing you I have some pictures here. And here's the sample document I just showed you, and it'll always tell you, how much space you've used. So, eventually, if some of these documents is not something that you need, you can take them off and house them, on your computer or an external hard drive, so that you can free up some more space. But this is a phenomenal tool, and I use this same tool on my iPad, and I actually have an icon on my iPad to where my photos are actually uploaded. I just click on it, and all the pictures that I have on my iPad are uploaded, and then when I'm on my laptop, I can just click on the photos, and I have access to my photos right there, which is phenomenal, because I do a lot of images for Lady Boss Chick University on my iPad, but I do a lot of the scheduling. I do a lot of the scheduling on my computer. So all I do is upload them, and I think you guys saw some of them. And here's all the ones that I did last evening, and so now they're here, and I can just go out and schedule them on our fan pages. So I think this is phenomenal. It's something I stumbled upon, and then I can delete those images from my individual devices to free up space, because I couldn't take another picture on my phone. You can delete the pictures off your phone or off your iPad, whatever device, and they'll always remain on the Google Drive until you delete them from the drive. So I like that function, that I don't have to be scared of losing my documents, my images. They're always right here for me. So I think this is a phenomenal tip and a phenomenal tool that we should be using for personal and business. There's so much you can do. They have Google Calendars. If you click here, here's a calendar. So if you're someone who doesn't like to write down, I'm old school, I like to write down, but a lot of people do block off time and use this calendar, which is, if you're in business, this is good, especially when you're sharing responsibilities with someone else, as in the case that I do. We can block out, we can create content calendars, just so many calendars you can do. You can share a calendar, block off time where you're unavailable, and you can share it. You can even do this with your husband. Walter and I, that's my husband, we share a Google Calendar, so he can look on the calendar, and if we have something planned, he knows that he can't plan anything for that particular segment of time. So I think this is an awesome tool. If you haven't connected with me, please do on Lady Boss Chick University fan page. If you're watching this on our blog, thank you for visiting our blog. Check us out on our fan page. There will be a link somewhere on the blog for you to connect with us there. If you're watching this on YouTube, check our blog out. It's lbcuniversity.com, and then you can also reach us on our fan page, and I'll be sure to link that in the description below. Thank you for joining me, and you have a wonderful day.